All right, so here we are at our Gamefaqs NBA Finals game. It's been a long, treacherous road for these two teams, but here they are. Kirby's Chicago Bulls, Zeo Man X's Los Angeles Lakers. These are the two teams that have made it to the end. These are the two teams that are in the finals. The two teams that overcame all the odds. Chicago Bulls were an early favorite from the jump. If you saw their roster, they have that incredibly huge front line. And but it hasn't been easy. They've had some close games. They've had some struggles. But they've gotten here. The Los Angeles Lakers were a good team on paper, solid. But the San Antonio Spurs were the favorite team to come out of this side of the bracket. But the Lakers handled the Spurs. I want to say easily, but it wasn't really an easy game. It was a close game, but it just seemed like the Lakers were always just a little bit sharper than the Spurs in that game. After the game, Greg Popovich just said flat out the better team won in his opinion. He felt like his players didn't respond the way they needed to, and he had some concerns about that before the game even started. So, proved out to be true. Lakers took that one. And here we are, Steph Curry versus Chris Paul, Avery Bradley versus Klay Thompson, Anthony Davis versus Trevor Ariza. Ooh, that's an ugly matchup. Mark Gasol versus Paul Gasol. Look at that, the Gasol brothers in the same finals game against each other. And Joakim Noah versus Dwight Howard. I must say this is quite a matchup. The two Gasols, the two Spaniards. Only one of them can bring the title home to Spain. Here we go, folks. Final game.
And now,
started.
Presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
So good to have you with us. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, joined as always by Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Chicago Bulls. Last outing for the Bulls, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to the Hawks at Phillips Arena. Playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Hey, Shaq, let's talk about Pau Gasol. One of the most versatile 7-footers you can find. What makes him so good?
Ernie, he can do it all. He can post up, he can face up, he can pass, dribble, shoot, defend. But the question is he better than Marc Gasol? Things that make you go, Ernie.
Doesn't make me go,
Way to mess up my ending. Thanks. It sounded nice.
So what makes him so good?
Like I say, he can do it all, Ernie. But is he better than his brother? Things that make you go,
Uh-oh.
Nice, Ernie. Way to back me up this time.
It does. You were absolutely right. Spot on, as always.
Way to go, 2K, having Shaq throw in the brother angle here for this game where the two brothers are going head-to-head. Shaq is on the ball tonight.
It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. This game marks the end of a road trip for Chicago. They're looking to snag one here before heading back home. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
Well, hold on a minute here, Kevin. You've been around this league a while now, and you know there are no gimmies in this league. Even though the schedule looks soft and it looks like they're winnable games, every team can take you out to lunch if you don't pay attention to detail.
Well, this is the NBA. I mean, every team's got talent, and if you don't take teams seriously, then you're in some trouble. So this is a stretch they have to take very seriously, and as long as they focus, then
Hey, King, what's up, man? Welcome back. Happy to see you again.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. You've got Bradley. Noah is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Curry in at the 5.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been.
King, you came back at the perfect time. This is the final game of the tournament, so here we are. We're going to see who the champion is. One will be crowned tonight. Look at Los Angeles getting out to this super fast start with 4 points already.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers
championship
in the last
game right here.
lost to the Pacers in Indiana.
Yeah, given how they
The tournament started out with 8 teams. These are the final 2 teams.
Yeah, and
Whoever
the
wins this,
frustration just
they're
mounted.
taking
You
home the
could see
crown.
it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
Now here's Bradley. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
How about that screen by Noah?
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Howard setting the pick for Paul. Howard kicks to Paul.
Very curious to see how the Lakers are going to deal with that big front line.
Howard with this screen on Curry.
Now remember last game, Paul Gasol went crazy in that third quarter. He was just Mr. Reliable, hitting bucket after bucket.
Can't get it to go.
But he didn't have his brother on the other end of that. So we're going to see how he contends with his own brother. Maybe that'll affect him some ways mentally. Maybe mentally he'll want to hold back a little bit. Maybe he can't go all the way against his brother. We'll see.
Over to the wing. Here's Gasol. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open.
What's the over and under on the Gasol brothers scoring 25 points combined
Now let's
tonight?
go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk.
Think they can do that? Both Gasol brothers, 25 points tonight combined. We'll see.
Is Anthony Davis, adding he can impact the game in so many ways.
Dwight Howard trying to get that post game going early. He struggled with that a bit in the tournament. This would be a great game to get that going.
Kevin, that's the MO for any young player. We'll see how he stands up to it.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Noah following the basket by Dwight Howard. Noah, the pass to Curry. Feeds it to Davis. And they're gonna
Anthony
count the
Davis
bucket
going
and send
strong
him to
on
the
Trevor
line.
Ariza,
It could be a
which is a
three-point
big
play.
mismatch there.
You know, Clark, it can be a point of pride.
And one
you know,
bucket.
We split 1-1 with the marquee team from the other conference. But,
You know, it's something to point to, Kevin. You know, when your overall season is a disappointment, that's something that you can look at and say, hey, progress.
Anthony Davis with a historic second season. His numbers comparable to some of the all-time greats. The highest player efficiency rating ever for a player his age.
Now here's Howard, averaging 19 points per contest.
King says there's no way Mark will get outscored. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to need production from him, that's for sure. Chris Paul running out of time. Misses that jump shot. Dwight Howard, the putback, and it's good. That's what Dwight's been doing all tournament, really. He's just been getting those rebounds, getting those putbacks.
Yeah, nobody boxing out.
You can call them garbage buckets, but he's cashing that garbage in for wins.
Becoming a go-to scorer in year two, showing real comfort as an isolation scorer. In other words, having plays called for him where he just goes one-on-one.
Oh, Ariza missing the transition
among players
bucket.
his age, with his volume of offense, he leads that group as the most efficient scorer in history.
Noah with a screen for Bradley. Top of the key, Noah. Here's Gasol.
And Paul Gasol misses the easy putback. Oh,
Put up a roadblock, a construction
credit to the
barrel
Lakers
right there. That's
defense.
what he brings defensively.
Out to Thompson. Back to Paul. Howard setting the pick for Paul. Shoots off the screen, and it's off the back rim. No good. And Anthony Davis, one of only 6 players since 1980 to post a 40-point, 20-rebound, 3-block shot game. I mean, it was amazing. He, in fact,
King, I can't do a
Shaq,
party right
Steve,
now
the
because
only
I have
two
to
it
do this
before the
broadcast
age of
here.
26.
Yeah, and also, you know, those two, the only players since 1980 to have a streak of 6
Ariza
games
passing out to
with
Thompson.
28
Chris
points,
Paul inside.
9
Nice pass to Paul
rebounds,
Gasol,
and one
and
block, I memorized
goes off
that.
the side of the rim,
Yeah,
but he
right,
get free
exactly.
throws.
Here you go with the analytics again. You can twist those numbers to say anything you want them to.
You like him too, though, don't you, Clark?
I do, but they need to be balanced out, Kevin. You
Man,
know,
there's a
I'm not
lot
gonna
of
go
size, a
overboard
lot
with
of
the
hair,
And
a lot
what
of
do you guys think
beards
so
in that
far
paint
about the
tonight.
offensive approach for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Gasol drops 2. Not a lot
Getting
of people
both free
thought
throws,
Steve
that's
that
great by
Chicago had a
Gasol.
chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but They stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
As we've learned this tournament,
They
every
had
bucket
home
in this
court
game
advantage in
matters.
the first round as well.
So many of these games have come down to being a 1, 2, 3 point loss.
Like that, you've got to make sure your
Every
feet are
play
set.
is vitally important. And in a tournament where it's one and done, that's double so. You can't learn from your mistakes against a team.
11 points for
You can't
him
go
in that
back
last
to the
game
drawing
against
board
Indiana.
and do a new game plan. This is all you got. You got one shot to win. Dwight Howard with
It's all in
the
by the Bulls.
almost
Coming
like a
into this
sky
game off
hook,
that recent loss to
but no good.
Well, they were lucky it wasn't a blowout because they didn't put forth a very strong performance in that one.
Yeah, they just couldn't find anything to work for him, Steve. No matter what
Anthony
approach
Davis
they
on the
used,
perimeter.
it was futile.
Now here's Bradley.
Reeves are letting him stand out there. He's not afraid of him taking a shot from that far out. Curry can take a quick shot here. Oh, wow. Just cold-blooded block by Klay Thompson there.
And
then Klay Thompson gets the layup. Nice.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's
And that's
nothing
another
to work.
matchup I didn't even realize. We have Golden State Warrior teammates going up against each other here.
Davis with a screen on Paul.
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Gasol kicks to Bradley. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
A lot of interesting stories in this game.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Anthony Davis was stellar all of last year, but he did miss a lot of time with injury trouble. And I think that's the only thing that's going to slow him down in his quest to be possibly the best player in the NBA.
Let's see if Davis can hit these free throws.
No good on the free throw. And you mentioned, Clark, the injury for Davis. He missed a couple of weeks with a broken bone in his hand.
Yeah, he got banged up his rookie season too, but he's putting on muscle so that he can withstand the physicality of the NBA. And that'll help with his durability and his ability to hold his ground on defense.
Los Angeles making a
And
switch.
Davis hits them
Hummels
both.
checked in.
Well, the Lakers have been in a bit of turmoil the last few years, and it comes back to not being able to find the right coach.
Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Paul passes to Howard. Here's Hummel.
Robbie Hummel, super
Shot is
sub.
off, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
It was game 1, I believe. And Robbie Hummel really provided a lot. He all played Kyle Korver, as a matter of fact.
Davis setting the pick for
See if he
Curry.
can repeat
To
that
the left
tonight.
wing. Noah dishes to Curry. He feeds it to Davis.
Davis trying to drive it on
Here's
Chris
Bradley
Paul. I don't know
on
if
the
that's
wing.
smart.
From
Davis
downtown,
taking a 3.
and Davis
No
can't
good.
get it to go.
A few
Great
coaches
defense by the
have given
Lakers.
Looks since the end of the Jackson era in LA, and
Chris
Davis
Paul
will
with the
say it's
no-look
hard to
pass,
replace a
but it
guy
was
like that.
ill-advised. Davis takes it away. And down go the Chicago Bulls.
Bradley against Paul. Bradley
Curry
kicks
trying to get an
Curry.
open look. The defender catches up to him.
Left side,
Man, Steph Curry, I've been so impressed with this guy in this
the
tournament.
Lakers with the rebound.
He's just been
Gasol's got 3
maybe the
rebounds
most
now in this
consistent player throughout.
one. And for the Lakers, Steve, it's
And look at Robbie Hummel.
because there is a pressure.
Robbie Hummel with that nice
I
chip
would
shot.
say that taking their time and not trying to rush back to winning would be the best thing that this franchise can do.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Unfortunately, the patch for 2K15 is not out for the Xbox yet. At least I don't think so. So there won't be any changes to how the game plays in this one. But if we do another one of these tournaments, for sure the patch will be out by then. And like I said before, I'm curious to see how that's going to play out with the updated. I want to see how
Now here's Bradley.
how the computer plays
Averaging
differently.
13 points a contest. Pass to Curry.
Curry trying to drive in a little bit. No.
Kicks to Noah.
Looking for open shot. No on Dwight.
It's hauled in
Good
by
defense by
Los
Dwight Howard.
Angeles. Howard's got
We haven't had a lot of fast break
tonight.
points in this game so far. It's been pretty
For the
slow,
Lakers, it was
half-court
the
type
first
of
time
game.
since the 04-05 season that they didn't play postseason basketball.
Hummel,
And the
oh!
foul called on Anthony Davis.
Hummel drawing the foul on
Of the
Davis.
First quarter, they're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
The
Wow,
Lakers making
Anthony
a switch
Davis
here.
with 2 fouls
Jones
already.
is checked in. Chicago
sitting
also
down.
making some changes. Hasheem
And
Thabeet
again,
comes
Robbie
in for
Hummel with
Marc Gasol.
impressive play.
And it's Gerald Green in for Davis.
I mean, you ask me, Robbie Hummel's looking like one of those guys
Here's
who
Thompson.
is
Right
maybe
now
not the
averaging
star
21
player, but
points
he's
a
one of
game.
those role players on a playoff team that winds up being just as important.
And it's the beat
He's giving me
with the rebound.
those,
Bulls
you know,
trail
those
by
Robert
6.
Ory,
Clark, they've been struggling
those
here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here.
Steve
Dry spell
Kerr
for sure.
type of feelings here, the way he's playing. He's making big plays in these playoff
Outside
games.
Curry. And the pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got his
Big
first
shot by
points of the
Green.
game.
Well, the Lakers are a franchise that not only expects to play in the postseason, but they anticipate and expect making deep
King, I
runs
agree. This
into
is a
the
good
playoffs
game
and
so far.
ultimately winning championships. They
I'm
have
enjoying
the
it.
resources to get back in that position in a hurry. So I tell you what, I wouldn't feel too bad about their postseason streak.
I like to see a little more action, a little
Here's
more
Curry.
firepower,
After Perry
but
Jones
you know how that gets. Usually, things don't heat up until the fourth quarter. That's when things really get on
Outside
fire.
Curry. Right side Bradley. There's the triple.
Bradley with a
It's
nice
hauled in by
curl
Los
out, but
Angeles.
nope, can't get the shot to go down.
South for him here in the quarter.
Ball passes to Thompson. Howard with a screen on Bradley. It's Thompson off the drive.
And Klay Thompson getting the free throw line. Wow, the Lakers are just taking advantage of that free throw line here. They're in that foul situation. And, you know, Klay's probably going to hit these two shots here.
Get into zones where he just doesn't miss, whether he's open or well guarded.
And the first one at the line is good. And Steve, with Klay, you know not every
And
team
once
thought
again,
he
I
was
have
an
to
elite
agree with
shooter.
King. I
He
think
wouldn't
Curry
have
has
gone
to
as
step
great as he
up.
did in the draft,
That's
but
what King
with his
says. Curry has to
size,
step up, and I
he has
agree.
incredible range,
He's been
and that
doing
is
good
proved
all
to be
series, so I
effective in his
don't,
play.
Yeah,
I
one
don't
thing he's been able to
suspect that
do
he's going to
this
keep playing like this
last
for
season
long. I
is
think he
find
will
ways
step
to
his game up,
quicken
but they're
that
going to need
release.
him
So
real
now
soon here.
he can get that 3 off in the
Especially
blink
because
of an
Klay
eye.
Thompson's
He's a
putting
big,
work
strong
in.
kid and doesn't need much room at all to let it fly. So
This is an 8-point lead
weapon to
here.
have on offense.
That could balloon up real quick.
Now here's Curry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Wow,
And
Curry doesn't
a
have
wide
any
open shot from
points.
Green. From out on the wing, he knocks
But
it
Gerald
down.
Green's come off the bench. He's putting in work already.
Now here's Nash. The feed to Leonard. Nash with the screen for Leonard. It's Nash with the drive. Great D that time from
Steve
Green.
Nash is another hero of the last game for the Lakers. He hasn't really done much in the tournament. That last game, Steve Nash turned it up.
That's a great sign for them for the rest
And as we
of the
talked
game.
about last
Well, that's
time,
how
he
you pick
said
up
that this is his
second
last
points.
chance.
Stay
This is it.
active, be
In his
energetic,
career,
and
his
be
last
active.
chance to win
As soon as
any
the shot
type
goes
of
up.
title of
And
significance.
this is his first trip to the line
So,
tonight.
you know Steve Nash is going to go hard. This season is most likely his last season. To get that Gamefaqs championship, man, that's a feather you can put in his cap and look back on for
Gerald
years and
Green played a
years
big
and
role
smile.
last season for the upstart Suns. He shot well from long range, and of course, the former dunk contest champ, more than capable of finishing around the rim.
Now here's Leonard. This is to Hummel. Nash outside. And he hits it just before the shot.
Steve Nash, the good jumper.
And for a player who was basically cast off by the Pacers, Gerald Green, Clark, played a career high in minutes with the Phoenix Suns.
Really happy for Gerald Green. He is instant offense, a tremendously talented player. He's gone a long way to get back to the NBA, but he seems to be solidly anchored in now.
Here's Nash. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Steve Nash
They're going
again.
to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
Now here's Green. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
And you talk about Green's dunk contest win at 6'8" with a 39-inch vertical. I think that 39 might be low. I've seen Gerald put his head in the rim and look down. And I mean, in games, hey, I can't even do it justice trying to describe it. Just go online and look up some of Gerald Green's dunks. You'll be amazed.
He hits the second from the line.
Then you look at Green's athleticism. I think he can continue to improve.
Chicago slowly trying to get that lead taken down a little bit.
At that end as well.
Still tons of game left, though.
Jones with the screen on Curry.
I don't need to be worried too much, but they do need to get going.
Offensive rebound. Here's
Nice rebound by Gasol.
Nice
Puts it back up. Oh, that's not Gasol. Leonard. Sorry. Leonard putting it back
his
up.
first 2 points of the night.
4 of their last 5 makes
Nice
came
play.
off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball.
Looked like Gasol on that
Having their
play.
way down low.
That's good.
With a drive to the
There's
bucket.
Steph Curry.
How about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Lakers leading by 6. 102 left to play in the first quarter.
Lakers bench
Jones
has played
sets the
well
pick for
here.
Nash.
Nash trying to find someone open. He can't. He's running out of time. Got to make a decision here. Gonna take it himself. Over Curry, and he misses that.
Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green dishes to Gasol. Inside. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Way to play and attack.
That was a good thought. The execution could have been a little cleaner, but it got to the man I'm supposed to get to.
Preventing the and one.
Now they're getting some free throws. So good shot. Oh, if the beat. We know if the beat had a good game 1. The beat had a good game 1. He was unbusting all over his opponents. He's been quiet since. Let's see how he does tonight.
Momentum they can look to build on.
It will be huge for him if he can come up tonight and help this team get this championship.
Good on the second free throw.
Bulls were a team last year that just never gave up. That was their identity. They didn't have a ton of talent, but they played with a toughness and a defensive mentality that always seemed to keep them moving forward.
Here's Thompson, hits the jump hook. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Klay Thompson, there you go.
Way too easy for him if he can get that deep post position.
I agree with you, Steve. You got to deny him the ball down there as best you can.
Goes up on the block, and Curry pulls it down. Shoots the 3.
The back 3, and nice shot by Steph Curry. Taking his team within 4 points. Nice way to end the first quarter. Going on to quarter number 2.
And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
Tune in Monday, December 22nd. Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors go up against the Chicago Bulls. You don't want to miss it.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Bulls trail by 4, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Chicago right now, we've got Green, Goodwin out there with Avery Bradley, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Davis in at the 4. Nash gets to Ariza. Pass to Jones. Here's Gasol. Sinks the 15-footer. And the Lakers
Gasol
lead
with
by
the
4.
jump
The
shot.
entire defense was frozen-footed.
Is he going
Nobody
to start
picked up the
putting it
shooter,
on now?
Kevin.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Can't hit from in close. Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Gasol passes to Leonard. Nash kicks to Gasol. Releases from 15. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
Man,
Just
and
over
Steve
a minute
Nash,
here in the
I
second
mean, you got to
quarter.
be impressed with Steve Nash. Steve Nash, the way he's been
Nash
playing,
against Bradley.
him and Gasol, you see, they already have
Goodwin
chemistry.
sets a screen for Bradley.
Been spending time together
On the
before in the
wing,
Lakers.
Green.
That's a big advantage.
And Jones over to help. Bradley, no one around him. No good from outside.
Another defensive stand.
Shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Ariza passing out to Steve Nash. Ariza has it
now
again.
defended by Goodwin. Here's Gasol. Here's
Oh,
Leonard.
Gasol misses it.
And
Oh,
the layup's
Gasol
good
with
off
the
the
putback though. Look at
Got the lead up
Gasol.
to 8 now for Los
Oh, that's
Angeles.
not Gasol. That is
Yeah,
Leonard
repeatedly
again. Leonard
drove
looking like
inside in the
Gasol
first half,
again.
guys.
The Gasol
It's paid
impersonator out here
That
tonight.
sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many
But
points as they've got
I mean,
to
he's
the
learned a
paint,
few
they
things from
really
Gasol.
haven't had to do
Obviously,
much on the
he's
perimeter.
playing like him right now.
Now here's Green.
And what a
10 points
boon that
for him.
is for the Lakers. Yeah, Leonard stepping
6
his
to
game up
shoot.
like this.
And it's Bradley off the drive.
Bradley with the tough
Gasol
shot,
with
he
the rebound.
misses, and Gasol gets that rebound.
Gasol's got his 6th rebound.
And the
on
Lakers got
night.
a chance to go up by 10 here.
Here's Nash.
Man,
Gasol inside. A
Oh,
chance
Gasol
to
misses
extend the
that
lead
one.
to double digits, but it's no
but
good.
yeah, I'm impressed with the
Let's now go to
Lakers.
the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau worked with
I am
Clippers
impressed.
coach Doc Rivers in Boston for many years, and they remain close friends. Often
Geo
sharing
Max has
notes.
put together a
Rivers said of
quality
Thibodeau,
team.
He's the best mind I've ever been around. People keep expecting them to fall, but he holds them together. System, but it's more just his way. He simply doesn't relent, Kevin.
He makes his players believe, Doris. That's something they both share.
Ariza
Thank
for
you.
3, or is he on the
Threw that
line?
Nice work off the pick.
No, that's a 3.
Ariza's
He's
got
doing
himself
the
on the
symbol
board
with
with
his
a free
hands.
Boy, that was a rugged
3-point
screen
shot.
set there, fellas.
9-point
The
game
defense
here.
Didn't even try to go through
Yeah,
that.
Chicago needs that
Chicago
timeout. They
calls
need it
timeout.
bad.
Well, a tough season for Steve Nash last year.
Good timeout,
Injuries
Chicago.
limiting him to only a few games, and now in his 40s, it's looking like this might be his last go-around.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Leonard. And Paul subbed in for Jones. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Now Davis. Averaging 24 points per contest. Bradley drives in. Rejected by Gasol.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Paul kicks to Gasol from 12 feet out. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now an 11-point
Man,
lead.
nice shot, Gasol.
For Steve Nash, the last couple seasons, issues with his hip, hamstring, a fractured leg, and then nerve damage. It's been tough sledding.
Yeah, it really has been, and it's a product of a long Hall of Fame career, and the body inevitably starts to wear down. I mean, it's tough, but I understand his motivation to finish his career on his terms, especially after all the work he's put into getting back on the court. But sometimes the storybook ending you desire just doesn't come to be.
Here's Bradley, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Bradley dishes to Davis. Back to Bradley. Just
Bradley
5 to
spins,
shoot.
gets inside,
Another shot. Good on
misses,
that shot.
but
And
guess who's there to
the
clean
Los
it up?
Angeles lead is cut down now
Anthony
to just
Davis.
9 on the basket from Anthony
brow.
Davis. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Paul passes to Gasol. The
Gasol with
turnaround.
the fadeaway jumper
It's
from
rebounded
quite a
by
bit,
Noah.
quite a ways out there.
Noah's
That was
got
no
3
good.
rebounds so far in the game. Outside Bradley. Pass to Green. Davis
And
with
Green
a
do
screen
slow.
on
Green with the
Ariza.
drive. It's gonna be a dunk. Oh,
Green gets
layup.
it to
Wow, I'm
go.
surprised he didn't throw that one down.
Green's got 12 in the game.
They've
12
got to continue to
points.
put pressure on the defense by
Harold
probing
Green's got
inside.
12
That's what's
points
really
already.
working for them.
And when you're
We're just
doing
in the second
job
quarter,
there
he's got 12
inside,
points
it
off the
takes
bench.
pressure off the perimeter guy.
That's
And
big
the
time.
shot is good. 10 points for Howard.
Good
Somebody,
ball.
please
Put that
give
pass
Joe
in the
Green a
ideal
hand
spot,
on the Chicago
right where it
Bulls
needs
over
to
there.
be.
What is Steph Curry doing tonight?
Outside Bradley.
There's Green
Gets to
again
Green.
coming off. Green, look at that, getting some stuff open
Chicago
and
with
making
another
buckets.
What a
14
job he's
points.
doing here. I mean, his second
6
quarter
for
has been
6
even better
field goals.
than his first, and that was pretty good.
Paul with the ball. Right now
If
averaging
the Chicago
17
Bulls
points
win
a
this game tonight and they win this championship, everyone needs to buy Joe Green
Ariza
dinner
against
for a
Green.
month
Ariza kicks to Gasol.
because he's
And
kept them
Chicago
alive.
with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Bradley.
Gerald Green making a nice
Shot
cut. Oh, he gets
denied.
blocked that time, but he was trying to get his 16th
Ball outside.
bucket there. Man,
Inside to Gasol. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the
Davis
contact
falls
right
Gasol. Is
there.
that his third? Yep, that's
Pau
his third.
Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body
Davis has his hands full
injuries,
tonight.
plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. Hey, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
And Pau never really the burly type, but for 7-footers, getting as light as possible can really reduce the pounding on those joints.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably, and Powell able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve as
Ooh.
well. Now that's
Bringing the rim
finishing
down on
your
that
work
one.
right there.
Powerful 2-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Nash. Ariza sets a screen for Gasol. That misses off the backboard.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance
And
to
another
make it 3.
inside shot, another
So
bucket
Green will
from
go to the
Joe
free throw
Green.
line. They
Gerald
get Steve
Green,
Nash.
Chicago Bulls. He's putting them on his back tonight.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Well, we all know the Lakers in transition. Ownership passed down to the next generation in early.
In the biggest game on the
2013.
biggest
And for the
stage,
first time in LA,
Joe
Clark,
Green
a
is
bit of
reigning supreme
uncertainty
right now.
in that leadership situation.
Yep, a few cracks starting to show their partner, Laker great Magic Johnson, airing his concerns with some of the decision making. Disharmony, not quite sure of who's going
Oh,
to
bad
run
alley-oop
things,
attempts there.
Injuries as well.
Look at this. Chicago's only down
Didn't
4
go
points.
The way the Lakers had hoped or wanted it to.
Now here's Noah. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hummel's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Hashim Thabit comes in for Green. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Goodwin.
Curry needs to get the shot off.
Here's from the line. Curry's
He
shot
makes
is
it.
good. Curry's got 7 points.
Look at that run that Chicago's
When you look at the
on.
Lakers, they
They're
say
only
that
down 2 points.
second-generation business
This is a nice comeback. They really
Only
needed
time will
this.
tell if they can continue the remarkable winning streak this team has enjoyed.
They might even be able to go into the second half of the
Now
lead.
here's Ariza. Averaging 14
Reza
points
passing
a game.
down low to Dwight Howard. Look at Dwight.
11-footer.
Shoulder
Howard's
fake.
shot is good.
Turns around. Hook
He's got
shot's
12.
good.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to
And
him,
Dwight
he's
Howard's
come
getting
through,
pumped up.
And that's not something they should get away from.
And, you know, for the Lakers with the harder cap, they can't outspend like they used to. With the internet, players like Durant don't need to be in a big market to get exposure like it was in days past. So the Lakers
Bradley,
need
you know,
to
Bradley
outsmart
has
other
really
teams
been
to
featured
continue their success.
quite a bit
Rebounds are
offensively.
split just about down the middle. of this
More
game,
so
Clark.
than I
I
believe
venture
he
to
is on
guess
his
whichever
real life
team is
NBA
able to
team.
maintain that energy level
But
on the glass will
Coach
have the upper
Tibbs,
hand the rest of the way.
I guess he really likes
Now, here's
what he sees in
Ariza.
Bradley's offensive game. He feels like Bradley has offensive
Ball.
potential that's
Now the dish to
untapped.
Howard.
Dwight again turning around.
Rebound
This time
by
he can't get the
Bulls.
jumper to go.
Noah's got his 5th rebound.
Davis in the
this one.
fast break. Back to Curry. It's a good decision.
Davis with a screen on Paul.
And Anthony Davis with
Looks
4
to be
fouls.
another
Oh,
screen.
no.
That foul is really going to hurt him.
This
in
is
the second
just the
half. I mean,
first
he's got
half,
to sit
people.
And may have to be on off the floor for a long
There's
time.
more game to
And
come
they'll
than there
miss
has been
everything he
played.
brings
If
to their
Anthony
team.
Davis has
I mean,
4
he's active,
fouls
he's
already, that's
aggressive,
not good
He's
news.
smart. He's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence.
The beat will have to
And
pick up the
Bulls
slack.
Making a change here. Green's checked in. Now here's Paul. Thompson outside. There's the block.
Nice block.
Paul against Curry. Bradley sets the pick for Curry.
Ooh, he's
Dishes it to
down.
Noah. The rebound
Noah,
by
oh,
the
he
Lakers.
got a good look for a
They
second,
led
but he
by as
couldn't
many as 11
capitalize on it.
points. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
Dwight Howard again. They're going to Dwight all night here. And the beat just backed off. I don't know what he thought was going to happen there. Maybe he thought he could pull the rug out from where Dwight Howard and Dwight would fall down or something, but no. Dwight Howard's made the easy shot. Beats have to play better than that.
Ariza covering, and it's Green.
Green trying to make it happen. Can't do
Major
it.
defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Paul. Howard with a screen on Green. It's Thompson off the drive.
Klay
Green
Thompson
with the block,
blocks.
and he's able to
Then
get
the
it
ball
back.
gets stolen. Good defense by Chicago. Tough, gritty
Poked away.
defense. But then Curry
Howard
loses
with
the
the
ball.
steal.
Dwight Howard picking up. Dwight, the one-man fast break. No passes to Paul. Paul back to
Fouled
Dwight.
hard that time. He'll get to the
Dwight
line and
fouled.
shoot
He's
two.
getting 2 free
That's on
throws.
Joakim Noah.
Tremendous output from Howard. He has 9 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark.
Man.
He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the pass.
Dwight is
He's
putting
trying
in
to put as
work.
much pressure on as possible. You know, Dwight Howard had started
Cannot
6
fault
straight
that
All-Star
man.
games until last season. The new balloting system with 2 backcourt players and 3 frontcourt players resulted in Blake Griffin and Kevin Love in the starting lineup. Howard felt slighted. He thinks that centers are kind of getting the short end of the stick here.
No good on the second free throw. And you remember Howard last season.
Green to Bradley. Bradley can't make it happen. Bradley continues to get a lot of offensive chances. Klay Thompson trying to go inside, but no, that tough defense. Chicago is playing tough inside this quarter, not letting any easy inside shots happen.
Seems to be slowly going towards
Oh,
extinction.
still by Klay Thompson.
Our sideline reporter Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, interestingly, guys, Joakim Noah draws inspiration from music.
Ah, that
Not the typical
ill-advised
selections you
alley-oop
might
attempt.
think. He is a huge reggae fan. Noah said, quote, "People think reggae is such happy music, but really listen to the lyrics. It's about empowerment. It's about uniting people. It gives me strength on the floor. Guys,
Noah definitely a unique player and character in the NBA. Good to see, good kid. Thank you, Doris. So
Gerald
timeout
Green looks
called
exhausted
here, the
out
first
there.
for Los Angeles.
But you can't blame him at all. I
Check in
mean,
for Dwight Howard. And Chicago also making
look
a
what the guys
switch.
had to do out there
Gasol's
tonight.
checked in. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. Anthony Davis, number 1, and of course, Marc Gasol. .104 left here in the second. Paul goes in. He feeds it to Hummel. And here is Paul, out left to the wing, shoots from 14, will not
Oh,
go.
can't get that
This
one
is
to
off
go.
the front iron. Ariza against Bradley.
All right, with halftime coming up here, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Clock at 6.
Let's see if Chicago can,
From the top of the
there you
key,
go,
he
get this
buries
down a
it.
little bit
Now just
Going
a
to the second
3-point
half
Los Angeles lead.
with a close game.
The Lakers shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Thompson dishes to Paul. Thompson outside. Lets it fly. Hummel, no good. Green against Ariza. It's Curry outside. Can't hit. He got it up. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Lakers ahead, up by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens and take them out the three-point line. But, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays, and no turnaround.
Steph, thank you so much. Kevin, it's not easy in the NBA.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Gerald Green really having a great game.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
All right, as you saw in that halftime report, Gerald Green with 17 big points. I mean, a bench player would love to have that as his total for a whole game. Gerald Green has that in the first half.
With the ball, they trail by 3. The incredible post duo of Powell and Dwight together inside. Paul out there with Klay Thompson. And it's a reason.
Wow, did you hear that? The 2K commentators just said the incredible duo of Powell and Dwight Howard inside. They acknowledge that Paul Gasol and Dwight Howard are on the same team. That's really good. I like that a lot. 2K Sports has been on top of the commentary game now for a long time. Probably since, I don't know, man. I mean, they've had good commentary from day one, but somewhere around maybe 2K7, 2K8, when they stepped it up that extra notch. And it's been on point. There's no other game I've played that comes close.
Curry kicks it to Noah. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And that one's
Curry with a nice inside
11
shot.
points for Steph Curry.
Steph Curry's picked it up too.
Baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical
Ooh, Dwight Howard throwing it down.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Gasol inside to Bradley. And Bradley gets a dunk of his own.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
We are seeing some action here, man. This is the second half. It always does this. I don't know what it is about this game, but they know. The game just feels when the second half is here.
Again, the Lakers.
And Dwight Howard with another shot.
Since coming out of the locker room at the break.
2 minutes gone.
I just got some interesting bit of news here. Apparently,
Curry against Paul.
Carmelo Anthony is in attendance in the crowd for this game.
To Bradley. Kicks it to Noah.
Reports rumors have been going around that he has not been the same since his loss. If you recall, when you saw, I believe it was game 1 of this whole tournament, Carmelo Anthony tried to start a confrontation with Joakim Noah, tried to start a fight with him during the post-game interview. Noah, being the bigger man, walked away, and I acknowledge Carmelo Anthony. But Carmelo Anthony has not been happy.
Now here's Howard.
He's here watching this game. I guess he wants to see some good basketball. But I would not be surprised if he has some more words for Joakim Noah, especially if the Chicago Bulls wind up winning this thing.
Noah with a screen for Curry.
And I have not seen Carmelo myself, but rumor has it Carmelo is wearing a Lakers shirt. He is rooting for the opposing team. He is not happy with the Chicago Bulls. I still want to know what happened between those Carmelo Anthony and the Bulls set him off like that. But I guess it's going to be one of those stories we'll never know until someone writes a book.
Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
Davis is checked in for the Bulls. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Chris Paul working on Noah.
He's got 5.
Noah with that amazing defense, just keeping guard Chris Paul in place, but Paul Gasol's there to clean it up.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense.
80% shooting here in this third quarter.
Outside Curry. There's the pass to Bradley.
That's embarrassing.
Right side Bradley.
Bradley fadeaway jumper, no good.
Lakers leading by 3. In low to Howard. Oh, trying.
Oh, look at Dwight Howard shaving the ball, diving out of bounds, risking injury. He knows how important every possession is. Anthony Davis is back out here. Remember, he's in that foul situation. He's got 4 fouls. He has to be extremely careful. And Chris Paul getting physical. The Lakers, they're trying to intimidate the Bulls here. They're playing physical. They're trying to push them around. The Lakers are trying to take the Bulls' heart away from them. Can it be done? I don't know. But that's what they're attempting to do here. Anthony Davis trying to go inside. Too much traffic. Too hard of a bucket for him to make. Klay Thompson with a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass to Rizzo for a great fast break dunk.
Punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Davis with a screen on Thompson.
And Bradley running his pseudo point play tonight. Got a good look.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the
Noah gets the
shot.
bucket.
Ball kicks to Howard.
Dwight Howard down low again for a hook shot, and it's money. He's had that shot working for him all day.
Paul's got his 7th assist in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Now here's Gasol, averaging 19 points per contest.
They've been strong on the
Klay
board.
Thompson
There's
running.
No disputing that.
That's what the box score says.
He's
Still
posting up.
anybody's game, though.
Here's Thompson.
Turn around, fade away,
That's a
good.
clean look they gave him there, fellas. And
Lakers looking smooth, Lakers looking clean.
Bulls trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who played inside. Klay, a swing man, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jones is checked in. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Tom Thibodeau had some words for his team in that last huddle. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Nash is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 7. And Clay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Clay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away. I can hear him saying
oh
it.
My, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how
Dwight Howard can't get the shot to go, but he's getting free throws. Will he hit him? Nobody knows.
Well, Dwight Howard, I think, still the best center in the league, but I think his back injury back in 2012 has robbed him of some of his explosiveness. But despite that, he remains one of the most athletic centers the league has ever seen.
And that one misses.
This is his first.
As for Howard, you know, as he loses some of his bounce with age, which is inevitable, the question will be, can he take a step forward skill-wise to compensate? I mean, he wants to be a go-to guy in the post, but there's still a little bit of work he has to do to become that.
And no good on the second free throw. So
This is both free throws.
And Howard is
Bulls looking for a
taking
fast break
criticism
opportunity.
from the
Davis
old-timers
with the
for
wild
Steve not punishing
layup through
the
traffic, and he gets
in
free
the
throws.
post.
But remember, in the old days, it was easier to isolate in the post. Nowadays, with defenses allowed to overload and zone up, help is always there. So I think for Dwight, he's got to focus on defense and rebounding and let the offense come when it's there.
Man, Anthony Davis is just so
Joakim Noah,
quick
one the
for a
great
man of his
effort
speed
players in
and
the
size.
NBA. His energy and mobility enable him to make his impact felt all over the court.
I mean, he's so big, but he moves through the court so quickly like a gazelle out here. It's that unibrow is like a spoiler on a car, just aerodynamic.
About Noah's energy and
gives him the
his
great
offensive
angle to sift through the wind.
Is a huge plus for their offense.
Genius.
His speed in transition creates problems for the opposing big men as well.
Now here's Nash. Now here's Thompson. Jones dishes to Nash. Just 4 to shoot.
Nash running out of time.
And he connects.
And he hits a nice big
Nash
shot.
has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Steve Nash,
The
man,
defensive end, Steve
very
Noah is
impressive.
a key player.
Yeah, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin. It gives you rebounds, blocks.
He's looking like the old
What
Steve
impresses
Nash.
me the most is his ability to guard on the perimeter against screen and roll. When he
Chicago's been
switches
down
out,
most of this game.
He's unmatched in that category.
We're not used to seeing them
Cut
in
down
this
to 5
position being
points. That time
down.
the bucket coming from Curry.
They haven't had any
Los Angeles
easy
has gone
wins,
1-2
but
from
you know
beyond
they've
the
always
arc
played
since
pretty
coming out of the
well.
break.
They're not playing well
Nash, the
tonight,
pass
but
to Jones.
they're in trouble.
Howard setting the pick for Thompson. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Marcus Saul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Machine Thabit was checked in for the Bulls. Green comes in for Bradley. Howard setting the pick for Nash. In low to Howard.
Dwight Howard wide open, but he
And they
misses
forced
it.
the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Green double inside,
And
he
there's
lays it
Green
up.
on the assist by Curry.
Picking
Curry's
up
got
right where
his
he left
3rd
off.
assist on the night. Lakers leading by 3. Nash kicks to Gasol. Puts up the baby hook.
Ooh,
And
look at
Gasol
that block
sends it
by
back.
Paul Gasol. Is that his brother?
Green
just
dishes to
sunning
Gasol. Shoots from 14.
his young brother
And it's
there.
Chicago scoring again.
Or his big brother.
You know,
Sorry,
as soon
yeah.
as he recognized the
Wow.
height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean
That's a
look,
statement
you
play.
got to take it.
Nash the pass to Howard. He kicks it to Thompson. Jones dishes to Gasol.
Paul Gasol going
Good
inside
D by
again.
Gasol.
No.
Well, his
Marcus
shot
Gasol
went
shuts
off
him
today,
down.
no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they
Paul
want to keep
Gasol
this lead
struggling,
where it is.
cannot
Davis
replicate
with a screen on
his
Nash.
3rd quarter
Curry attacking.
heroics in the last
So they
game.
take the lead.
And Curry getting the and 1 with a strong bucket.
So long.
And guess who's up?
Pulled ahead.
The Chicago Bulls are up by a point. They have finally taken that
And the
lead back.
Lakers
Maybe
making a
they
change
found their
here.
stride here.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, the Bulls' offense was not that great last year. As a matter of fact, they struggled to score. But when they did get to 100 points, they were one of the best teams in the league.
Thompson outside. Here's Nash. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Thompson inside the line. And
Tough shot, didn't have no time.
As you said with the Bulls,
Davis has played well here with his foul problems. He has not had any more foul issues this quarter.
Well, it's a perfect
And that's been
example
big.
of how dominant their defense is. I mean, if they got
Huge
to
part
100,
of
they
reason why
literally
Chicago's
could
come
turn
back.
on
He's been able to
every
stay in the
single
game.
night. But getting to 100 was the problem. They did not score very easily.
Now here is
Davis trying to drive
After the
inside,
from Klay Thompson.
and he does
that
it
one's good.
successfully.
And that's 12 points for Davis.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Leonard sets a screen for Nash. Back to Nash. Jones with the screen on Green. Here's Thompson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. They get it back. And he gets it to go.
Very high quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Here's Nash. 4-point game. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Outside Leonard. Pass to Jones. Gasol with the steal. Outside Green. Now the dish to Curry. From the arc. Green, no luck.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot.
I just need to make something
Oh, you
happen.
love to see that as a basketball
Oh, deflected by
purist. Guy
Thabit.
setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
They set the screen. Curry with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Curry. Wide open look.
Curry get a little space there.
It's rebounded
Can't get it
by
to go
Leonard.
down.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range and the defense.
Nash to
nowhere be
Thompson.
seen.
Thompson looking at Curry.
Leonard sets a screen.
He's got plenty
for
of room
Thompson.
to make a move. Passes it back to Nash with the beats on Nash.
51 seconds left in the third quarter.
Hummel has it.
6 on the shot clock.
The super sub get it done
Kicks to
again.
Thompson.
Nope, passes back to Thompson. Thompson taking a move to go inside. Mid-range shot,
And
no
Davis
good.
pulls it down.
Both teams gotten
Davis has
cold a
got
little bit
rebound
here.
number 5 here tonight. Gasol passes to Curry. Davis dishes to Curry. Davis kicks to Green. Feeds it to Gasol. Baseline J on the way. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers trail by 4. Now Nash. 6 points for him. Thompson with it. Shot to stop the drought. And good on the basket. Book it. Thompson's got 13. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Just a 1-point lead.
On tap Friday, December 19th, the Portland Trail Blazers go on the road to do battle with the San Antonio.
The City, no
And
such
let's take
thing.
this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
City assist of the game. Let's see what's worthy.
Play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Not bad, not bad. All right, both teams are ready. Both teams are excited, nervous. Look at that. Anthony Davis is ready to go. This is the fourth quarter. This is it. One more quarter for the championship. 1 point game, which means it's anybody's game. Chicago taking the steal. Kind of set the tone early with their defense.
Bradley against Thompson. Bradley kicks to Green.
There's Gerald Green. I think we'll see plenty of him in this fourth quarter.
Ball movement here by the Bulls.
Bradley taking the three.
Bradley can't get it to
Oh,
go.
he had a little bit of daylight. Oh, no.
That will be foul number 5 on him.
5th foul for Davis.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Paul kicks to Howard. Thompson outside. Paul outside. He feeds it to Ariza. 6 to shoot. To take the lead.
Oh,
Thompson
Ariza just
misses.
mowing his opponent over.
Guys, he's an extremely
But he still
strong
missed the
finisher.
shot.
I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense. He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Lakers trail by 3. Ball outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Davis. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a
Wow,
decent job
there it
replacing his
is.
production.
That free throw good from Gasol.
Anthony Davis is out
Los
already.
Angeles
He
Lakers,
did so
NBA's
great in
most
that third
successful
quarter,
franchise
not picking up
over the
any
last 3
fouls.
decades, since
And then somehow he got
1910.
2
Guys, count
quick fouls
10
here in
times.
just
That's
a minute or
remarkable, and
so.
they've led the way from a business standpoint.
That's
as well,
killer.
Kevin. They pioneered
is killer.
televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales.
Wow.
A lot of great ideas. And
Well, Chicago's going to need to pull through
dynamics
on this
that
one
helped
without
this
their big
franchise
man.
become what it is.
They still got plenty of size, but
Goodwin
Davis
kicks
is
it to
out.
Miller.
He has to pin his
Right side,
championship
Bradley.
hopes on his team.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Man, that's big time. I blame the coach, though. Coach should have sat him down. Davis should have sat until maybe the last 6-7 minutes.
Bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long
After he got that 5th foul. After that 5th foul, he should have been out of there.
The ball well.
Man.
And he knocks down the first one.
And despite his 6'2" size, it's pretty clear that offensively, Avery Bradley is not a point guard. He's worked hard on developing his ball handling, especially his left hand, but he's certainly at his best when he's playing off the ball.
Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. And you talk about Bradley playing the 2. He's worked to put weight on, up over, what I think, Steve, 210 pounds, you were saying.
Yeah, looks like it. He looks stronger. He's added some weight. Remember, he underwent surgery on both shoulders a couple of seasons ago, but now he's healthy. And with that strength, with that defensive awareness, with the quickness, he's got the ability to be a really good player. He has not been on his game, and their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and a terrific finish.
All right, Thompson working on his man. Pass back to Chris Paul. Gasol, nice little space there. Takes a shot and makes it.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's
3-point
a couple
game.
of teammates clearly on the same page.
The Bulls leading by 3. Bradley passes to Gasol. Bradley kicks to Gasol. Shot
The
from
Gasol
16.
opened up for a
That's
jump
good.
shot. He takes it and
Gasol's
makes it.
got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Timeout called the Lakers.
Uh-oh, we've seen that before. Bradley silencing the crowd this time. We saw Curry do that on that cold-blooded three he had at the end of the game to seal the win for Chicago earlier in this
Doris
tournament.
Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thank you, Doris. Gasol. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. 11 rebounds, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
No, he's helping their cause, finding some easy points through penetration and attacking the defense.
No good on that one.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
And he sinks the second.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Goodwin dishes to Gasol. Rebounded by Howard.
Marc Gasol trying to get that inside shot, can't get it.
And Thompson kicks to Gasol.
I will say though, Marc Gasol has played great defense on his brother tonight. Every time they've glanced up against each other, he's pretty much gotten a stop. The Lakers are finding ways to get things done without Paul Gasol.
And good, he nails it. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Klay Thompson putting in the work.
In the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage too.
Goodwin kicks to Gasol.
We're getting closer and closer
Into Green.
to that 5-minute
Uses
mark.
the glass to finish the layup.
That clutch
Green's
time
got
mark.
23.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense
When dreams are
didn't do
made
its
and
job.
crushed.
I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight
Oh,
game,
and look at
this is
that
when
bucket.
legs
Paul
start to
Gasol, he
show.
looks a little hurt
The
though.
defense can become
But Paul
vulnerable in the low
Gasol rising up to get that shot. Look at the elevation. Oh. Comes down hard, but he gets it to go.
Free throw drops for
And like a
Gasol.
pro, he makes that free throw.
Here's Goodwin.
1-point lead for Chicago.
Passes it to Green.
Joe Green has it. Joe Green has space. He's going in for a layup.
Good D by
He misses
Ariza.
the layup.
That's an easy
Trevor
shot
Ariza
there.
came and
That's a
contested
shot
it just
that
in
he should
time.
make more often than not.
Kicks the ball. Thompson outside. Howard with a screen on
Right,
Bradley.
setting the
It's
screen.
Thompson
Klay
off the
Thompson,
drive.
easy
So
layup.
they take the lead.
Lakers get the
Thompson's
lead.
got 4 this quarter.
You know, when the size advantage
Klay Thompson's been on point all night.
pronounced, that's exactly
He's looking
what
to
you
carry
should
his
do
team.
offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here's Goodwin.
Going out to Bradley. Bradley out there on the perimeter. What's he going to do? Back to Goodwin. Green has it. Green trying to go in. Oh, there's too much defense down there
Can't
for
get
him.
it to go.
Misses that
Good
shot.
D by Ariza. The Lakers in the lead.
But hard is the rebound.
Great offensive
Chicago
performance
not
for
getting
Goodwin.
any easy
You
looks
see the
out
benefit
here.
of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing.
Paul
and
Gasol
growing during
inside
the
turnaround
Does
jumper,
now to
good.
the point where they just feel
And
unstoppable.
Paul Gasol getting the LA crowd hyped up. Look at Paul Gasol. Look how excited he is. Chris Paul going to Paul Gasol. Both those guys together are excited. They're pumped up.
This has been a bad run for them.
Mark looking like, yeah, shut the hell up, Paul. Mark is looking to get some revenge here.
Sometimes just getting to stop
But
in the
man,
action can be enough to get a team back on
I'd like to give a
track.
shout out to
Something
our
about that
thousands
little
and
pause
thousands
and
of Spanish fans
intensity of
watching
the game that
on
lets you
NBA
refocus.
International.
Steph Curry's checked in for Green.
Our Spanish counterparts doing a great job commentating as always.
Bulls trail
This game
by
is big
3.
time here. We got 2 Spanish players, 2 beloved players, Mark and Paul Gasol
Outside
playing against
Curry.
each other. One of them's going to win for sure. Someone's taking the championship home to
Outside
Spain.
Bradley. Gasol is screen
Got to
on
be a good
Thompson.
feeling.
Bradley dishes to Noah. 6 to shoot.
Noah trying to work it on
They
Dwight.
need this.
Noah with
And
his hook
again,
shot,
no
and
good
that
by
doesn't go.
Chicago.
So Chicago's still stagnant here. Can't get that offense
He
going.
needs to polish those chances off.
Howard setting the pick for Paul. Ariza outside. The pass to Howard.
Howard inside and Curry.
The
That should be
jump
an
hook.
easy
And
bucket.
it's
But no, he
Chicago with
misses
the
that.
rebound. Gasol's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Gasol, a screen on Ariza. Goodwin passes to Curry. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You look at what Gasol has done so far. 11 rebounds and a steal. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Well, you've got to love having a guy who can do both those things well.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And their
I think Chicago's problem tonight so far here is they just have not been able to take advantage of that size advantage they have. Because Los Angeles Lakers team is not small by any means. They got size over there too. And when you got Paul Gasol and Dwight Howard, that's a lot of size to deal with. And not just size for the sake of size, but effective size. Both those guys know how to use their bodies, know how to use that size to their advantage.
And a percentage to match.
Paul gets to Ariza.
And there's Dwight working on Noah.
Here's Howard.
Wow! Oh, he misses the dunk. Wow, that was a power slam.
Here's Curry.
But Dwight
Noah
just
with a
couldn't
screen for Curry.
flush it down accurately. That would have been a huge
Noah on
highlight.
top, defended by Gasol. Curry dishes to Bradley.
Bradley for 3.
And a great assist by
Look at
Curry.
that. Nice
That
3
one
by
goes
Bradley.
in.
Chicago has the lead again.
Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Howard with a screen on Curry. Ariza outside.
Ariza for 3 to answer, and he answers right back. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, it's Ariza. Answered that one right after the other 3. Big time shot.
Gasol setting the pick for Curry. So the wing
What's
on the
Curry
left.
going to do here? Pass to Goodwin.
Goodwin kicks to
Goodwin's
Bradley.
being defended. Not a good look. Bradley's having a good look. Curry to
6
make
to
something
shoot.
happen. You have to do something, Curry. Big shot time for
Paul
Steph
against
Curry.
Curry.
Gets a little bit of space.
Misses off the
He
left
can't
eye.
make it. Dwight gets the
That's his
rebound.
comfort zone. So
And guess
defensively,
what?
really nice job
There's 4.5 minutes
shot.
left. We are
Thompson
in
with it.
the
Now
clutch
defended by
zone.
Goodwin. Gasol passes to Thompson.
Big shots are going to fall right here. Every bucket matters 100 times more right here. Paul Gasol with a nice look.
And it's a
And Paul Gasol
Laker
still
lead.
animated. Look at this
Finding all
guy.
kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Man, Paul Gasol coming up big here all of a sudden. Ooh, look at that. Another missed
Got
dunk,
15
but the
rebounds here
attempt
tonight.
was big
Here's
time.
Ariza. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Wow.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Goodwin.
You can feel it. The intensity has just cranked up 3 or 4 notches here.
So it's Chicago now. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Curry kicks it to Noah. Good, and Curry gets the
Noah
assist.
makes that nice
Curry's
shot
got
inside
assist number
there.
5 here tonight.
Oh, that was his skill.
Here's Paul.
Chris Paul slashing inside, and he throws it up. And there goes the crowd. They're standing up.
Bulls
They're
trail
excited
by
for that.
3.
Defense will
They kick
win
it
the
out to
day
Green.
here. One of these teams has to play defense in order to come home with
Curry
this.
against Paul.
Curry against Chris Paul, nothing. Gasol tries to
Stolen
make the
by
inside
Thompson.
pass, but it was bad pass. Thompson tips it.
Now the feed to Ariza.
Chris Paul has it. Now we know there's a
Bradley
tendency in
against
these games to try to do
Howard with
crazy
the screen
passes and
on
alley oops
Bradley.
here in these waning moments. Let's see if he settles
Howard
that
kicks to
down. Makes a
Thompson.
smart play.
Shot clock at
Thompson
5.
working on Curry.
Back to
Curry
Howard.
was a good defense, but Thompson with a great find. And there goes Dwight. One-handed slam.
Memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Getting it
You know,
done.
they've got a nice lead. Don't take any
Look at
chances.
Jack Nicholson
Simple
there on the
one-handers
sidelines, just
fine.
standing up.
Curry
He's
dishes to
excited.
Bradley. Noah with a screen for Bradley. Green kicks
And
it
Jack
to
doesn't get too animated, but he's on his feet right now. He knows what this means for the
Outside Curry.
Lakers. Look
And
at
he
Curry
gets it to
with
go.
behind the
Curry's
back.
got 10 points here in the
Dosey
second
doing, two
Well, you don't
defenders,
expect to get
and laying that up.
that easy coming down the stretch of a tight
Great
game.
move. Chris Paul coming down. He was in a rush. He
Howard
wanted to make a
setting
quick
the pick for
basket
Paul.
happen, but defense came up too fast.
Howard, the pass to Paul. Back to Howard. Got a piece
Oh,
of
bad pass. But Dwight gets it anyway.
denied.
Tries to go inside, can't get it. Paul Gasol tries to put it up. He can't get it.
Now
Great
Green
defense by Chicago.
dishes it to Noah. Gasol kicks to Curry. Noah with a screen on Howard. And they call
And
him
Joakim Noah picks up his fifth foul, and more importantly, gets a turnover.
Than they did earlier. Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was
Not
moving
good,
into the
not good.
defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Los Angeles leading by 3. The drive by Paul. He kicks it to Howard. Fires from the wing. Another miss.
Dwight
by
misses
Howard.
a big
Boy,
shot.
for my taste, he's far too
Chicago
inconsistent
dodged a
with that
bullet
shot.
there.
He's got to make those if he's going to take his
Joakim,
game
I
to
hope
the
no
next
he's
level.
not taking that three. Pass to Green, who's got space. Will he hit it? Oh, that would have been the biggest shot of the night. That would have been the biggest shot of the night.
13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Paul with the ball.
Chris
And
Paul
Curry picks
dribbling
it up
around.
defensively. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And Dwight Howard with the
Sounds
little
like he's
screen.
been
He
hesitant
gives it
with
up.
the ball in his hands.
He turns the ball
First
over.
half, he was flawless with his decision making, but not so here in the second.
Chicago calls timeout.
Man,
They're
both
behind
teams making
by
costly
3.
mistakes in the fourth
There's
quarter here.
1:26 left in the game.
A common theme of this tournament. But this is it. We got a minute and a half, 90 seconds until we decide a new
There's
champion.
1:26 left to play in the final quarter.
These fans are feeling it, and Steph Curry, not fazed by the
They are
pressure,
passing the ball very
lays it
quickly
up,
right now.
and immediate timeout is
3
called.
straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 1. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gasol inside. He's up against Gasol. Marc
Gasol
picks up
fouls
the foul.
Gasol. Marc
Boy, it's
Gasol
been
picking
a
up his
tough
fifth.
go in terms of fouls for
Man, I
him.
tell you what, you better hope there's no
My
overtime
goodness,
here in
you
this
can't stay
game
out of the
because
way
there's a
of
lot
foul.
of players, a lot of key players are on the verge of falling out. And if those guys fall out for overtime, man, their team has no shot.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the Bulls making a change here. Fabit's checked in.
Paul Gasol.
So he goes
Paul
2 for 2
Gasol,
at
being
the
the
line.
consummate professional he is,
He's definitely
hits
the guy
both
they
free
want to
throws.
line in this
Lakers are
situation.
up by
He
3.
loves these kinds of moments.
And Curry, here we go.
And Steph Curry
Can't
taking a
connect
shot. He
from
feels like
14
this is
feet
his
out.
time to
Los
take over. He feels
Angeles
like
has
this
gone a
is,
very
he's the
strong
guy who
4
has to
for
be the
5
one
from three-point land in the
bring his
ballgame.
team back, but he misses that
Paul
shot.
kicks to Gasol.
Chicago absolutely cannot afford to let the Lakers score here.
On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Noah. And he lobs it up towards
Chris
the rim.
Paul, there he
And
goes. I
out of
mentioned it
Chicago
before.
gains
I said Chris
possession.
Paul
Got
has a
sloppy.
tendency in this
a close
tournament
game, you have to take advantage
to
of every
throw these
opportunity.
alley-oop plays. I don't know why he
Chicago
does it
has
down the
gone
stretch
1-2
here.
from three-point
And
range
once
here
again,
in
it's
the fourth.
cost him. He has got to cut that out.
Bradley with the ball. Picked up by Thompson.
This is not the regular season.
Bradley kicks to Thabit.
The Beat has it. Could the Beat be the hero here? The Beat driving in so slowly, fades away, and for the beat, hits the shot.
Them within 1.
Wow,
Pressure
fade away
basket right there.
jumper
Now
from
that's
Hashim the Beat.
coming through in the clutch.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Klay Thompson misses. Oh no, Chicago has the ball. 20 seconds to go, down 1.
I mean, you're not
They
gonna
can steal
see a
the
guy
game
with
right
20
here.
plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
The Beat has the ball again. Is the Beat gonna go to work? No. Down to Noah. Noah turns around jumper. I don't know if that's the shot you want. Gasol gets the rebound. Can't get it to go down. And his brother Paul pulls it down. And they got a foul. That could be it.
And now they foul and stop.
I do not know about that Joakim Noah shot there. I think that's ill-advised.
Still close, but they're fighting
I would have
that
much
clock
rather seen
as much
Steph
as the
Curry
score
take
right
that
now.
shot. But I guess Noah felt like he had to go. He felt like he was the best option at that point. Chris Paul nails these free throws.
First free throw
will go a long way to sealing this deal. 2-point game. Chicago's going to need to hit a three-pointer here. And Steph Curry, we know he can do it. Oh, they subbed in Gerald Green. Smart substitution. They got Bradley. Okay, Chicago has players out there who can make this shot. Oh, but Chris Paul misses. Chicago doesn't need to have a three. They can hit a two, or a three can win it.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, here we go. This is coming down to one final play here. And you knew it would. The way this playoffs have gone, you knew that there wasn't going to be no easy win. There wasn't going to be a blowout. Let's see who comes up big, who makes the big shot. Last second. Curry has it. A lot of times running down. A lot of times running down. He's contested. He can't hit the shot, and that's it. It's over.
Taking the W in a close one. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And
wow.
When it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Well, first off, congratulations on this win, Pau, and tell us how you feel about the team's progress so far this year.
Well, we've done a lot better. We've done a lot better recently, and we want to continue. We don't want to get complacent. I think we still got ways to go and things to improve. But we're definitely doing a lot better than we were.
Always good to see signs of progress, pal. Thank you for the time. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Pau Gasol.
And Pau Gasol is the player of the game because once again he came alive. There you have it, man. Out of all the people who signed up, all 8 GMs, 8 teams, Zeo Max is the man who crafted the best team on Gamefaqs. He put together the best squad, the players who could pull it out throughout. Pau Gasol really is the MVP of the whole playoff tournament with this win here. Just came up big time in games where he was needed. He struggled a bit in this game here early on, but he turned it up when they needed him the most. That's leadership right there. Let's take a look at those stats, man. Pau Gasol, look at that. 26 points, 14 rebounds, 8 of 16 shooting. He cleaned that shooting up real quick. Dwight Howard, though, you can't overlook what he's done. I mean, he's been rebounding all tournament long. 16 rebounds, 23 points. He had a fantastic game. Klay Thompson did his part. Chris Paul was quiet with the scoring, but he was orchestrating the offense, and really, that's just as important. Trevor Ariza didn't do much. Oh, never mind, he had 8 points. Steve Nash, good contribution off the bench. Yeah. Robbie Hummel only 2 points. Let's go to Chicago. This is the team that was favorited, and they played well. Gerald Green especially. I mean, he had that super hot first half. Second half, he was shut down quite a bit. They adjusted on him, but that first half was monstrous. Steph Curry, they needed more out of him tonight. That's for sure. Bradley, 5 for 18. You see, I questioned Thibs for using Bradley, featuring him in the offense as much as he did. He felt like that was the way to go, but I don't know. I think Bradley kind of hurt this team. Anthony Davis, that was also, though, a big... I mean, look at that. Only 27 minutes because he couldn't stay in the game. And he fouled out, which is a big blow. If he would have played the full game, there might have been a different outcome there. Marc Gasol did his thing, got 15 rebounds. And Thabit, give Thabit a hand. He really stepped up in the absence of Anthony Davis, but he just wasn't, he's not skilled enough to compete at this level. That field goal percentage. Chicago definitely struggled to shoot the ball compared to LA. LA had the 3-pointers down. Free throws were pretty even. Wow. Well, that's something else. But thanks to everyone who's watched, everyone who made their teams. And it was a lot of fun going through this tournament. I had fun seeing all the teams everyone put together and calling these games and watching these games. And yeah, we might do it again here soon. So if so, feel free to sign back up. Thanks for watching. This will be up on YouTube later for those of you who missed some parts earlier and want to see more. You can see the link in my description here on Twitch. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Congratulations to Zeomax, who has put together the best team. Kirby, you did some good work, man. Your team did good, but came up just short in the end. All right, everybody. Peace.